So welcome back, and in upstate New York, and the customer requested that I take a look at their brakes because they needed brakes. Also, the engine's making a funny noise, the car is running really bad, and well, first things first, I'm in upstate New York, but the rust is getting her pretty good. So this is a 2009 Honda Accord, and it has 300,000 miles, and I was entertaining doing the brakes to help save the money, but once I got underneath, and I'll show you, not a good idea. I don't want to touch this one. With rusted vehicles like this, I mean, you're going to end up going down a rabbit hole like nobody's tomorrow. I'm traveling. I don't have the tools, so kind of feel bad, but I explained it to them. They understand, and my recommendation, send her to the scrapyard. Don't even mess with it, but let's show you what's going on. So, first things first, of course, normal, but down here it's pretty bad. Like I said, they already know the deal to kind of send it to the scrapper. She's about done. Down over here, this was actually for me just kind of poking around, but as you can see, it's pretty much gone, and I can stick my hand, hopefully, as you can see, mostly all the way up in there, so there's just nothing left of this. It's kind of hard to see, but the subframe where the engine sits on is pretty much rotted and rusted out, cracked pretty good. It's the Honda Accord Swiss cheese version, but yeah, this rust has pretty much done this thing in. I mean, wow. I mean, 300,000 miles, 16 years in upstate New York, so I guess they got this money worth. As far as the brakes, just taking one look at it, I can tell you right now, yeah, pretty much spanked. Those calipers will have to be replaced, which means dealing with rusty brake lines. I mean, those, yeah, can of worms. As far as anything else, yeah. But the other side is even better. Let's go show you. As you can see over here, whew, I guess this is really where the snow just kind of, and the salt just eats it up, but I mean, I've seen worse on this, on vehicles like this, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much gone. This is gone. I'm sure this thing has evap code, so I did try to fire it up. The battery is just dead as a doornail, so that's not going to happen. I mean, there's just nothing here. Yeah, pretty sad. They really love their car, but sometimes, if you don't wash them and take care of them, this is what happens. Take a look at these fronts. Oh, yeah. Those calipers are going to be angry. Yeah, this one don't look as bad. Let's take a look underneath. Oh, yeah. I mean, no pinch welds on that one. Jacking these things up are just really fun. And then you could tell that, it doesn't get clean because I put my hand in here. Look at this. Look at all that. It's pretty much just all the salt. I mean, it's caked in there like nobody's business. Look at that. Yeah. I'll definitely have to wash my hands, but that just sits in there and just eats these vehicles alive. Let's take a look at the engine bay. I think the hinges Can't see it on camera, but whatever's holding the door on is pretty much rusted out. Once again, more of that salt just sitting here eating everything alive. I mean, these towers, these bolts are just, there's not much left there. Same thing over here. Newer power steering pump. That's cool. The green crusties on that ground. ABS module. Said it had a funny noise. Probably doesn't have oil. Yep. Needs oil. Probably about a quart low. It's leaking a lot there. Starting to get a hole there, but I mean, you get the point. I mean, can't really see it, but it's rotted out pretty good under there. It's kind of late, so don't really have too much light. Do we have even coolant in here? No coolant. Maybe a head gasket. Maybe this radiator is done for. Same thing on this side, pretty much gone. Yeah. Just not a lot left to her, so like I said earlier, my recommendation, scrap it, leave it alone. What's kind of scary is that they're actually still driving this. There's not much left of their vehicle, they got to get around, and typically, you know, when it's due for inspections, if it doesn't pass, they'll find one of those shops that slap a sticker on it. This one, the inspections is expired, and from what I gather, it didn't pass because of the subframe. The customer did want to get a new subframe for it, but I told them just junk this thing. So yeah, she's rough. And straight to the scrapper. My recommendation, if you live in the salt belt, I always recommend washing your car. An undercarriage will kind of help you a little bit, get some undercoating on it. But if you just ignore it like this is pretty much what happens to it. But now, where I'm from, North Carolina, these vehicles will have 500,000 miles and still be on the road running perfect. But up here, I'm surprised it lasted this long. So I won't be touching it. I'm walking away. Recommendation goes to the scrapper. So hope you enjoy this video. Sucks to be in the salt belt here in upstate, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching.